Hey everyone, and welcome to 2025. Hope you had a good New Year's, and yeah, today's Thursday, 2nd of January, first workday of 2025, and not very much going on today. It's usually kind of slow in between the holidays and the first days after New Year's. So a little maintenance and maybe record a little video. So today I thought I should talk a little bit about my remote. Some people asked me about it. What are the functions and what can you see on the display and what can it do and so on. So yeah, I thought I'm going to show you. This remote is the Scanreco HD remote control in the EFFER configuration, of course. Scanreco is a very common brand. Fuzzy uses them, EFFER uses them. A lot of crane manufacturers use Scanreco. It's a very good remote. I like it a lot. I like this bar here that I can hold my thumbs against and drive with my fingers. I do not really understand those who likes to drive with their thumbs like this, or yeah, something like that. It's no. Thumbs behind the bar, operate with your fingers. That's the way you do it. What about other manufacturers? Well, we have the big Palcom P7 from Palfinger. It's a nice remote, but it can do a lot of stuff, but it's really big and bulky and heavy, and I really don't get the finger placement or the hand placement on that one. You have no natural place to put your hands and fingers and thumbs. I really like this bar. It's crucial for me. Then you also have the Hiab's new Space Evo remote. Is a really nice piece. It's super light, small, handy, very easy to customize for your needs, and also has these bars on the sides that you can hold your thumbs against. Really nice. But the Scanreco, the old classic, it works best for me. I like it a lot. EFFER themselves made an attempt a couple of years ago with a remote called Steady. It looked nice on picture, but and I think it went into production, but never really kicked off amongst the users. I've never seen one in reality, just on picture and videos. But the Scanreco HD, it's a really nice piece. We can start it up so you can see what it looks like. You first gets greeted by the Hiab elephant, and now it's yeah, you get that picture. Reset, and we're into stab allow. Now we can see the stabilizer view first of all. It's showing a green light on the front left stabilizer, but that's just because when it's flipped up like this, it gets a little side heavy and it activates the little sensor on top here. So it's not really green. We can also see outrigger extension in percent, front and rear. If you push this, and if you have external front or rear stabilizers, you can also see them on this view here. And that's about it for stabilizers, not very advanced. Then we flip it over into crane mode. Then we get a view like this. You get a view of the crane. Right now it's showing no fly jib attached because I disconnected the electrical connection for the fly jib, and that has a purpose I will show you to you in a minute. So it's showing the crane without fly jib at the moment. It shows a picture of the crane, your allowed movements. I can do everything right now. Turn it, lift it, extend it, whatever. If any movements are prohibited, these green arrows go out. So it shows you all the available movements you can do. So this is the basic view. We can also, if you push the top left button, we go into settings, and here you can see if you have the available, you can choose hooks with integrated scales. If you pay up a small fortune, of course. If you have these installed, you can check these boxes here. You can also tell the crane how many parts your winch cable you're running, if you're using a block with the winch or not, up to 4 lines. I'm running 1 when I'm running the winch, so that's it. If you press the second button, we go into this view. It shows your percentages on your first boom and second boom, and also your hydraulic pressures inside the cylinders. Really useful. Wrong button. If you press this, you can see all the angles of the individual sections of the crane. Slewing angle, first boom, second boom. Now it's folded, so it shows a lot of minus degrees. And another view of the stabilizers. Third button is your errors and warnings, and at the moment we have none. Fourth button on the left is temperatures. Then you can see my hydraulic oil 5 degrees, and fans, cooling fans are at 0% because they are off. We don't need them. Now we come to the most interesting function. This button on the right activates the dynamic load chart, but since we don't have stabilizers out right now, there is actually a way where we can simulate stabilizer extension when we come to a site. We can simulate it like this. Start the remote again in stab mode. Start it up. You get greeted by the elephant, and when we come into this view, move lever number 8 2 times, and then we are into simulation mode of the dynamic load chart. Now we can see we have 0% stabilizer out, and on number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. But if we activate the levers 1, 2, 3, and 4, we can simulate outrigger extension. So if we simulate 30% on the front right, we can do 30 all round. Like so. 30% outriggers all round. Activate lever number 8. Let the remote software calculate for a bit. Wow, and now we can see this. We get a dynamic load chart here, who is adapted to the actual outrigger extension. Well, not the actual outrigger extension, but my simulated outrigger extension. So if I pull up to a site and think to myself, well, I'm only going to get 30% outriggers out here. How much can I lift in this direction? Then I can simulate it right here. It's now 30% outriggers. The crane is turned to the right 270 degrees. So I can lift almost 20 tons on 30% with the crane fully in. We can also simulate slewing of the crane. If we turn the crane 90 degrees to the right, so it's straight back, we need to go minus 90. yeah, at -70 we have full power, 27 tons and 4850 at 9 extensions. So it's full power right there. This is a pretty cool feature. I haven't used it yet, really, in some live scenario, but I think there will be situations where I can find it useful. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. It's not super advanced. You can't watch YouTube on it or something like that, but it does what it's supposed to do. I can see all the vitals of the crane, any error codes or something, and of course I have the black and white display on the main crane itself if I need to do more advanced stuff, set parameters for something, or check service data, or yeah, do whatever, black box data, or yeah, stuff like that. So for the buttons, it's not super advanced either. We have, of course, the emergency stop, start, switch between stabilizer and crane. This button turns the lights on and activates extension number 9. Not in use, not in use. Starts up engine, snail operation, normal, and high-speed system for faster telescopic extensions on the main crane. And yeah, for activating the winch cable. Simple as that, and it's normal operation. It's just like any other remote. So yeah, that's about it. It looks advanced when you first look at it, but it's really simple. It's easy to understand, and as I said, I like the I like the ergonomics of it. I really do. So that was it for this little video. I hope you liked it, and see you in the next one.